Hello and welcome back to another Versus Challenge, episode 8. Right? Episode 8. We have a very interesting one today. I don't know about interesting, but a fun one. Fun one.
For sure. I mean, I think they've all been fun.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I think everyone needs to watch episode 7 again because that was my favorite one so far.
Episode 7 was a good one. That was released 2 weeks ago. And that
was
one
zombie
was
apocalypse.
Zombie Apocalypse. So I know you
Survival
were like
team.
geeking out about that one.
I liked it. I liked thinking about what I would do.
What would I do in a zombie apocalypse?
Well, if you'll remember who my companions were.
Yeah, I know. You went to repopulating the world. I went to survival.
Well, I was thriving and you were surviving.
I mean, I guess
But that gets us
both way. I guess that works both ways for both of us. So, hey, real quick,
yeah.
it's probably not going to come through because I bought the green shirt and I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking at all. Holy shit, that's such a horrible idea.
But we have merch
We do.
on TeePublic. It's on our link.
On TeePublic.
Yeah, it's on our link tree. But it's
We should probably put the new logo on the Versus Challenge page too.
yeah, that would be a good
about
one
that.
too.
It's
So
brand new, guys. We just did it, so
yeah, so Kyle dug into his graphic design capabilities and came
guess.
up with a new logo for our shirts, as well as a one that just is, what it just says drink play drink, right?
Drink, yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't want the Terrible Gamers podcast, at least you got the drink play drink. So, and of course always support W Energy Drinks and Reaper Apparel Company.
For sure.
I finally broke down and bought some W.
Did you? What'd you get?
I got a mystery bundle
Oh, okay.
with a mystery shaker. I was like, let's have some fun with this one. Was the first one, so
So
try something new. So
the bundles do not get us any money. You got to just buy a straight jug.
oh, well,
because the bundles are discounted in some certain way, so the
Ye-
Terrible Gamers promo does not apply. I don't think.
I
At least I
think
couldn't get it to work that way.
yeah, I think I got the bundle, something to do with the bundle for supporters or whatever it is. So yeah,
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
so but it was
but
a
I
mystery
think
bundle. It was off of one of the emails that we receive every day. So but cool. So good
That's
stuff.
all
So
good stuff, dude. I love the W. I drink it all the time.
I could have used it today because I had AP testing all day. I had 2 back-to-back AP tests, and I definitely was sitting there. I was like, man, I wish I had the W right now. And so
That's why I bought those little glass cylinders to put them in. They're like my own little Crystal Light packets.
yeah, I'm
good
excited about it. So, but yeah. So, anyways, back to our versus challenge today. Our versus challenge is episode 8, and we are going to be covering graphics versus
gameplay.
So that's going to be exciting.
What's better, a game that looks beautiful or plays awesome?
Here we go. Prime example.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
I don't know. Someone Atari, and then it goes right to
Cabela's.
the Cabela's like big deer hunter. So, so yeah. So graphics versus gameplay. We are doing random, right?
Yeah, we'll see. I guess we'll flip the coin. Let me get it in there. The Mario Star coin.
Okay.
And you call it in the air. If you get heads, you get your pick. Or if you call it and get it right, you get your pick.
All right. Sounds good.
Sound fair? And then you'll pick if you're going first or second as well.
So you can pick if you want to go first or second, or you can pick the topic.
You want to pick if you receive or defer, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you pick? Are you going first, or which topic you're picking? You're arguing.
I like that. Let's do that.
Fair?
Yep.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
Hopefully you hear the flick, and then you can call it.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to call it though. Tails.
It was heads.
Okay.
So I am going to go second. I will defer.
Suck. Okay. I will go gameplay.
All right.
I'm more of the retro guy, so let's do that. So gameplay, and I go first.
Correct. You're going first. You get 2 minutes, and then wrap it up, and then I will get 2 minutes and wrap it up, and then we will rebuttal and call it a day.
Okay. Oh, I gotta start the timer, huh? Or do you have the timer?
Well, you usually do the timer, but I can just as easily do that.
Nope, I got it. I'm already up. So, okay. All right, here we go. So 2 minutes on the clock, and I'm doing gameplay. So ready and go. All right, so gameplay. I mean, when you think of any type of retro type game, gameplay is super important, for the success of the game. Mario and Nintendo do not get as high of ratings and what they are today with just graphics alone, right? Graphics are very important, and for when the time they came out, obviously the graphics were amazing, and I get that and I understand that. But what pulls you back? It's the gameplay, the nostalgia of Mario, of Sonic, of those games. It's going back and playing, and you're playing the same levels over and over again, and you still have fun like you did when you were younger, right? So it's all about the gameplay. I honestly, I don't even know where to go. I mean, it's just the gameplay was so important for this. The graphics are great, and the graphics that we see nowadays with our, PS5s and our Xboxes and our Series X's, even the Switch, and it's just, they're amazing. There's just something about it, but just because it looks good doesn't mean it plays good, right? And so it has to have that gameplay. It might look like crap, but it plays great. Pac-Man is not very aesthetically pleasing, right? It's a maze on a screen, but how fun is that game, right? That game is just absolutely amazing. It's something that I always go back to. I got 15 seconds. I don't really know where else to go because I feel like gameplay is probably the most important factor of everything. So I'm going to concede the rest of my time, which is 8 seconds.
All right.
So I'm going to stop the timer, actually. So pause and restart. So
and I will be arguing that the graphics are paramount.
All right. Sounds good. You ready?
I'm ready to go.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go.
All right. Any game you got when you were a kid, the first thing you said was, it looks so real. Every new game, you were like, man, look at that. It looks so cool. You're playing GoldenEye. You play it now, and you're just looking at squared off faces and things like that. But when you first played it, you were like, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. That's what drove you to keep playing games. That you were in there and you were being James Bond and you were being, I don't know, Nathan Drake or Master Chief. Like once games got to the PS2 level, like they started to look more real and it started to get really cool. Yes, it was important that the gameplay was functional and things like that, but what got you coming back again and again was the graphics. Like even in the Super Nintendo, when you went from Super Mario 3 and then you play Super Mario World, it just looks crisp and cleaner. And it was a different game. Well, no shit, it was a different game, but it just by looking better and escalating those graphics, you were just more invested. You were like, man, this looks so cool. It was so vibrant, so awesome.
45.
And I mean, any of the games, as you went from Nintendo to Super Nintendo, or from Sega to GameCube, or whatever you did, like, it kept looking better, so you kept being more and more invested. The gameplay, I guess, made you come back, but what got that game in your hand was you wanted to see how cool it was going to look. You wanted to play God of War. You wanted to play, I don't know, Assassin's Creed, like all that stuff. The graphics is what made you come grab that game and made you want to play it in the first place. That the graphics get you in the door, gameplay keeps you around.
5 seconds.
I'm good.
All right. Yeah. I mean, you made some good points, and I'm just like looking at the screen too, and one game that came to my mind, when Snake Rattle and Roll was up or whatever it is, um, I I looked at that and I was like, oh, Sonic 3D Blast, and I guess that was the one game that I'm like, okay, Sonic to me was just awesome. It plays well. It looks good. Don't get me wrong, but man, it plays so well. Then you look at Sonic 3D Blast and the way it looks on the Sega Genesis, without the 32X, without the additional add-on, and how much the graphics went up just on that game alone from Sonic to Sonic 3D Blast. And it should be coming up on one of our episodes here soon, on our Sonic episode.
I think it'll be about a month out.
Yeah, it's about a month out. But just the graphics were like, whoa, like this is crazy. It's a whole 3D perspective, a brand new type game, and then you play it and it sucks. And it's just like, as good as those graphics were, it makes that game just look so awesome. But man, like it just like, I felt like it hurt the Sonic franchise. But it was like really cool to see though, because like they were trying to be innovative with the 16-bit graphics and the way that they turned everything. It worked. It looked great. It looked amazing. And the gameplay is not terrible, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit there and go back and play it all the time. But
it sounds like there's no winner again. No winner to this argument.
No.
But I think you see the value of the graphics get you in the door, and then I see the value that gameplay keeps you coming back. Because there's a reason I still play. I could play any Halo game right now.
Horizon Zero
game.
Dawn or whatever it is. Horizon Zero Dawn that came out on the PS4 and then the PS5 eventually with the new make. Game is just graphically just unbelievable. Just that's what interested me, and when I saw it, and they were like, you can kind of compare it to like a Zelda type game, and I was like, all right, let me give it a try. I tried it and I loved it, and it had the expansion pack. I immediately bought the game, bought the expansion pack, bought the full package of it because I wanted to make sure that when I got to the point where I beat it, I had all the extra content. Spider-Man, just
the PS4 one that you're playing.
Yeah, I mean
that's got both all day.
Yeah, I mean just the Spider-Man on the PS4 looks amazing. I mean, like you don't even have to upgrade it to the PS5. It looks legit. So, but then
all three of those games are awesome.
Yeah, I haven't. That was I only played the first one. But then the gameplay. I mean, the gameplay is just amazing on those games, and it just plays so well. So
I went from Spider-Man 2, the third one, to Gotham Knights, and it was a struggle to like just switch up everything.
Yeah. So
it was so crisp on Spider-Man, like you knew everything. Yeah, you were hitting 7 buttons to do combos, but you just got used to it. It was just I love that game.
Yeah, it's definitely a good game. So, but
when it comes down to the graphics versus gameplay, folks, chime in, comment, like, subscribe, throw it all in there.
Examples.
Let us know what you think.
Give some examples.
Yeah, give some examples for sure.
Maybe if there's a game that you think we should try, I would say what PS1 or before, PS1 N64 era or before. If there's a game,
chance we can find it.
Yeah, so definitely. But
as long as it's not South Park Rally,
I'm sure we can find a different one. I was thinking about if I can find it cheap at the game store, just get it for the 64 and hook it up, and so
that's an idea. All right,
really good idea.
How long are we? This is kind of a long one.
Actually 14 minutes. So
okay, cool.
But not terribly long. So, but yeah, as always, keep searching for us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Podbean, Spreaker. We're on Spreaker now, the Spreaker app. Trying to do some things on there to connect in a different podcast way, and it got us connected.
Out there.
Yeah, it got us connected to even more podcast sites as well too. So definitely check us out on there, and check us out on all the social medias. Like, share, follow, subscribe. Tell your friends about us. Get some merch. So
yeah, I gotta start slapping.
Not the green one if you're using a green screen.
Yeah, Yeah.
Idiot.
Don't get the green one.
Idiot.
Huh?
I
I didn't
wasn't-
even think of that till you said it literally right now. I'm
I
like,
know.
yeah.
I wasn't thinking when I got it, but I love the color though. It's great. So,
I got the like baby blue one. I forget what the cut teal or aqua in the store. I think it looks awesome.
I bought the girls a hoodie and a purple shirt. So
Yeah, I was thinking about doing purple.
yeah, I might
Which
buy
I
a
would just
purple one for
blend in with
myself.
this background.
The purple look good. So
But check it out, guys. That's
Yep.
it's quality stuff. That shirt is comfortable.
yep. So
Well, they have like 4 different versions. I didn't even get the premium one.
sorry to my soundboard because we're getting ready to wrap up. So but yeah, like I said, follow us on all our social media sites, and as always, keep keep commenting and watching, and let us know what
Keep on
else you
playing.
like. TerribleGamersPod@gmail.com. Find us on all our social media platforms, and anything
See you
else?
next time. No.
All right. Well, for Kyle, I'm Kevin, and as always, keep on playing.
And drinking.
Yep. Bye, guys.